Hey guys, before we get into this video, do not forget to subscribe and turn on those notifications so you never miss any of our videos. And if you do that, comment down below #GoosesGander because, I don't know, you just became a very large goose, I guess. Now enjoy the video. Welcome back to Golden Goose and my Road to Glory series that follows myself, Zach Letteris, quarterback of the Kansas Jayhawks. Now today we are starting our sophomore season out with a bang as we're taking on FCS West. Last season we lost against the FCS team we played. Now we didn't get to start that game, but we tend on changing the tides in this game and destroying this team. As you can see, Kansas had major improvements on paper in the offseason. Got some decent recruits, players got better with progression, and we should definitely destroy FCS West, and Kirk agrees. Our coach trust is teetering on hometown hero status. If we have a good game against FCS, we'll definitely be a hometown hero, working our way towards team leader. That's what we really want. Skill upgrade wise, I'm trying to get ourselves a little bit more skill here as we are developing in our sophomore season. This triple check is interesting. We'll never use catching, or we might use strength, but this gives us +3 speed, so we're going to use that. Now we have 88 speed, 97 strength, 76 elusiveness, and 70 catching. We had a first week bye, but here's how our conference is looking after 1 week. Baylor, Oklahoma State, and Texas got a win in their first week. Kansas State lost their home opener, or their season opener, and so did West Virginia. Sitting at number 5 in the Big 12 right now, we're really hoping that we could win the conference this year. Now, I promised you guys this week I would show you the depth chart, and here's how it shakes out. We're a sophomore All-American. We're second team All-American Big 12, but still an All-American. Sitting at 6'4", 220 pounds. Yes, we put on 4 pounds in the offseason. Got a little bit stronger, I'd say. A little bit more muscle mass. Then we have Josh Weeks here, who's our backup. He's a senior as well. This will be his last year with us. He's an 89 overall. I don't know if he'll be seeing the field. Only if we get hurt, that is. That's probably when he'll get some action. Jermaine Jansen's getting the start at halfback this season. He's a senior, 5'10", 171 pounds. He had some carries for us last season. He's got great acceleration and amazing speed. He's going to be such a speed demon out on the field. Our fullback situation's horrible. Mickey Jenkins, a freshman, 5'9", 237 pounds, 50 overall. Wide receivers are looking good though. Rodney Parker, he's a senior, 6'2", 215 pounds, 87 speed, 93 acceleration. He's almost a 90 overall. Matt Dixon's also a senior this year with 84 overall. Will Matthews, who had that miracle play in the bowl game, is a senior as well. And then we have junior and Claude Moss, and then another junior in Dustin Wilcox, who are going to be finishing out our starting wide receivers, and none of them are really below 70 overall. Even our true freshman Nathan Bray, who I'm expecting to really become a great player. He's got 91 speed, 89 acceleration. Now, our receivers dropped a lot of balls last year, but Rodney Parker has the best hands with an 89 overall catch, then Dixon with 85, and then Claude Moss with 80, and then everyone else is in the lower mid-70s. Here's our tight end situation. It's actually pretty good. Senior Ira McKenzie's our starting tight end, 80 overall. Then we have James, who's also a senior. We're losing a lot of players after this season, so our coaches are going to have to go out and recruit wide receivers, tight ends, halfbacks. We're losing all of our starters after this season. Left tackle's looking pretty good. He's a senior too. Junior left guard, 82 overall. This guy's a beast. Center's a junior. He's kind of small, 6'3", 283 pounds. I'd like to see a little bit more weight on him, but 78 overall. Our right side of our line is a struggle bus. 73 overall junior John Adams, and then we have a 76 overall junior Nick Hood. Hopefully those guys can develop for our junior year, and they'll be a force to be reckoned with, but otherwise we're going to try to avoid the right side this year. Defense got improvements. Our left end's looking pretty good at 80 overall. Then we have our right end at 81 overall. Defensive tackles are in the lower 80s, which is great. We're going to get some good pressure on opposing quarterbacks. Our linebackers are still relatively young. We have some impact players at linebacker, and a 90 overall right outside linebacker, Herman Morris. This guy's an absolute beast. Cornerback situation, pretty good. Might get some picks, might get some nice turnovers here, and hopefully prevent some turnovers on downs throughout the season. Free safety situation, it's okay. Same with the strong safety situation. But the kicking situation is absolutely horrible. Peter Haley, a true freshman kicker, 5'11", 190 pounds, a 60 overall. This kid can't kick. But our punter's a senior. He's 86 overall, so if we're ever in a tight spot, he should be able to, I don't know, flip the field a bit. But here's how our last season finished out. 3,410 passing yards, 19 touchdowns, 17 interceptions, and about 70% completion percentage, a 152 rating. Now, I'm really hoping to see the interceptions go a lot less, I will have a lot less interceptions. That's what I'm trying to say. Rushing wise, we closed with 771 yards. Would have loved to get 800. We had 15 touchdowns on the ground. I mean, I don't know if we're going to beat that number this year as we're becoming more of a pocket passer. I am working on our speed and agility. We'll just see how much we want to take it out of the pocket. But without further delay, let's get into this game against FCS West, the Fusion. We're going to get the ball first to start this game off here in Kansas. And the crowd is sold out. My God. Now, I'm really excited for this season. I'm hoping potentially to win some awards this season. Maybe not the Heisman, but work our way towards getting in national spotlight. But let's start this game off taking the snap here, tossing out to Ira McKenzie, who's going to fight forward for 6 yards. I want to light up the scoreboard today, at least 4 passing touchdowns. Now, Jansen's really fast, so these outside runs should be money all season. 97 acceleration, 93 speed. He finds the outside edge. Jansen is gone. My gosh, 39 yards. And the read option is back in Kansas. With Jansen at halfback, he is so wicked fast. There, we're going to give it off to Jansen. He's going to find a small hole and fight his way forward for 6 yards. Coach is definitely going to want to run the ball quite a bit this year. We do have a great offensive line, a great halfback, some big tight ends. I mean, we should move the ball relatively good on the ground. Our fullback sucks, but, you know, the halfback's great. 3rd and 3, though. Jansen gets 2. Running the ball 3 times in a row here, but this is a read option again. Last time we gave it to Jansen. Let's see what we do this time. We're going to keep it on the ground. We're going to find the 3 we need. We cut back upfield. Oh, my God. 23 yards and a touchdown run to start this game off. That only took a minute and a half, and that was a beautiful running play. Just great reaction, great agility. 7-0. Our defense gets a great stop. I mean, our offense had huge upgrades in the offseason. Our defense did pretty well in the offseason as well. So I'm expecting to have a pretty competitive season here in the Big 12. There's Rodney Parker getting wide open for an 18-yard reception. I mean, Rodney Parker's pretty fast, and he's running this streak route down the sideline. We could try to just lob it up. We are a pretty accurate quarterback. I mean, we'll just have to see. Looks like I'm not going to find anyone. We're going to make a man miss. And we try to spin off a guy and get the first down on the ground. Those 2 speed upgrades we got in the offseason are really coming in handy. Beating them to the edge on the right side. Triple option time. Haven't really ran this in a long time. I feel like it's been a few games. Nope. Should have handed it off. I was hoping for the pitch there to Jansen since he's so fast. Probably should have just got rid of it. Like I said, I won't even pretend to be good at the option. We're not an option quarterback. We never really ran it in high school. We're running it here in Kansas a little bit, but we're not comfortable running it, that's for sure. I mean, there we go. Parker. Oh, that's Moss. Is that, Claude Moss. That's our junior wide receiver. I think he's our 3rd or 4th guy. See, I'm so much faster this season, I almost want to roll out, but I'm trying to resist that urge. Let's give it to Jansen here on 1st and 10. Right up the middle. He's going to break one. I mean, this is an FCS team. They're not great, but that feels pretty good to watch him run for 8 yards up the middle like that. Like I said, want to light up the scoreboard today. I want to let the top 25 pollsters know that we're for real this year. Put us up against a cupcake squad like FCS West. We're going to... What the heck was that? My accuracy's 99 overall. I tried to throw it to X, and that went like behind him by 5 yards. I don't like this play call. We're calling a timeout. Here's our extra play options. We're going to do a quarterback sneak. On 3rd and 2, we're going to keep the ball. We're going to try to find the outside edge, and we do. Whoop! See you later. I thought I could spin around him. I'm just having fun out there. Now, I know a lot of you guys don't like the 2-glove look. I've taken it off like 10 times, saved changes and everything. But for some reason, my guy just wears 2 gloves, no matter what. So let's hand this one off to Jansen. There we go. He's going to find a hole and get us down to the 3-yard line. 2nd and goal. Coach wants to run it again with Jansen. Jansen's going to find his way, to the 1-yard line. Couldn't get in. I used one of my extra plays again because I want to try to throw this one in, okay? We want to get a throwing touchdown to start this day off. Started off right, and we get sacked. Oh, my God, he comes off the edge completely, and that's that right side. It's a little bit weak. Our kicker made that field goal, though, 10-0. We got to start going down. We have 146 yards in the first quarter, but we got to start going down and scoring here. I want to pad my TD stats. I would love to get 3 TDs in this game minimum. Going in the hurry up, 8 seconds to go. I don't know. I'm having so much fun in this game that I just want to try things. Oh, yeah. Here we go. There it is. Deep to Jansen. He's got the speed. Oh, it was broken up. That would have been sweet. 3rd and 7 to start the second quarter. We're 2 for 3 on 3rd down today. Let's see if we can find Matthews or Dixon for the first down here. Even McKenzie, who's in the backfield right now. There he is, Ira McKenzie, our senior tight end. He's got open field in front of him. Gets on the other side of the field into FCS territory. Triple option. We've never really been good at the option, but we're gonna see what we can do here. I'm gonna give it off to Griffin, who is our backup halfback. I think he's a junior. He's not that great. Actually, he might be a senior as well, so we might lose both of our halfbacks this year. A wide receiver run with Rodney Parker. He's gonna cut up and, ooh, not quite get there. 3rd and 1. Okay, it's time to give the ball to our 50 overall fullback, Jenkins. Let's see if this guy's a beast. Maybe he's a little bit hype. And did he fumble it? Did he just drop that? No, he's got it. Okay, good. That's a first down. We got to at least put 40 points plus against this team to let the pollsters know we're ready to go top 25. We were only 7 spots out of it to start the season, and Jansen, my God, Jermaine Jansen finds 30 yards up the center. Giving this ball back to Jenkins from the 3. Can he pound his way in? I mean, they're stacking the box. Let's see what this big boy can do. No. He gets a yard, though. We're going to the air here on 2nd and goal, trying to get in for our first passing TD of the season. Looking, find Rodney Parker. He holds on to it. 2-yard touchdown reception by Rodney Parker. 5 for 7 on the day, 84 yards and a TD. 17-0. Don't forget, we have a rushing touchdown today, too, so 2 TDs. Maybe we can be a player of the week if we can light this up with maybe 5 touchdowns. I know I shouldn't be rolling out, but I want to. I'm going to roll out and try to find a first down. That's 9 yards on the ground. 43 yards on the ground for us on the day already. Trying not to take any sacks today, too. That's been a goal of ours. Rodney Parker, he's going to catch that one. Ooh, and get laid out, though. But that's a first down. We've only thrown the ball 8 times so far in this half. We have 6 completions. Our fullback Jenkins is going out for a reception. Oh, that was a weird duck, but that was 21-yard completion. Nice. We have such great accuracy, but it feels like if we get a little bit of pressure in our face, the ball just comes out so awkward. Let's see what we can do here. Maybe Rodney Parker can beat him deep, and I think he has. We're going to loft that one up to Rodney Parker. Oh, it was a fight for the ball in midair. He doesn't come down with it, though. 2nd and 10. We got to play for the score here. We can't keep messing around. We're going to get this one off to Matthews, who had that game-winning touchdown in the bowl game. That's a 14-yard reception for Will Matthews. This is a great way to start the season. You know, you come in against a team that's nowhere near as good as you, and you just get to dominate them. Claude Moss with a 7-yard catch. Backup halfback Griffin's going to take this handoff, trying to get to the edge, and he gets the first down. Claude Moss is running that out route. I love that out route. Let's see if he can break free and get open. He does. That could be a touchdown. He catches it. Was that a one-handed pull-in? Claude Moss with a 19-yard touchdown reception. That's our 2nd on the day. That looked like he kind of pulled it down with one hand and brought it into his chest. That was a beautiful route. Great reception, and my God, our ball placement couldn't have been better there. Look at Claude Moss going up and getting that. That was 2 hands, but that was beautiful. 24-0, and we're close to the 50-yard line. 2:37 to go in the half. Oh, my God. Let's give it to Jansen here. Let's pad his stats a bit. He's closing in on 100 yards already on the day. Jansen's going to find a small hole up the middle for 2 yards. I'm testing all the routes we're doing now. I'm testing how to kind of drop it in with a lob pass, bullet pass. We're testing so many different things in this game because we do have that commanding lead. And there is, who is that? Parker up the center. And oh my God, that was a huge reception. A massive gain. We have almost 200 yards through the air today, 2 touchdowns. We have close to 100 yards on the ground as the quarterback with a touchdown as well. This is Player of the Week performance if I've ever seen one. 351 yards on offense already. Only allowed 47 yards today. Let's see what we do here. Is that Rodney Parker? Oh, that's Matt Dixon. He's going to have a blocker in front of him. That's close. We're going hurry up. 12 for 15, 200 yards, 2 touchdowns. Ira McKenzie, I love this route. He usually gets open on it, and he does. He's got to fight his way in. Come on, big boy. We want that 3rd touchdown pass. We're going to try to get it here. Dixon, Jansen, McKenzie, Matthews. Who are we going to find? Oh, almost picked off. That was risky. We can't be so greedy. It's against an FCS team. I wouldn't play like this any other way, but I just want to pad the stats when we can. Oh, God. There it is. Corner of the end zone. Parker! Rodney Parker on the run. 2-yard touchdown reception. Our 3rd pass on the day that goes for 6. Oh, my God. Our defense let them go all the way down the field. A very long drive. They get 7, and there's 9 seconds left in this half. We're going to just hand it off to Jansen and go to the locker room. They stood him up there, 2nd and 8, but that's the end of the half. I wouldn't doubt if Coach takes us out after a couple more drives, maybe after this quarter, lets Weeks play a bit, because we're up right now 24. If we score 2 more touchdowns and hold them back, and oh my God, Jansen. God, he's had so many big carries today. He's looking so good with that speed. But like I was saying, a couple more touchdowns here. I think we're going to be sitting on the bench watching this game from the sidelines. Let's see what we can do here. We're going to roll out with him. Going to toss this one away to Matthews. He's got Ira McKenzie in front of him. Nice gain by Matthews. I would love to have 5 touchdowns in this game. That would give us a nice lead just in case we make mistakes throughout the season on the touchdown to interception ratio. Oh, Matt Dixon. He got hit. I can't blame him for dropping that one. The crowd is chanting that they want 6. And I'll agree. We also want 6. See if we can get in here. Parker. There he is. Rodney Parker's been on fire all day. Ira McKenzie. Oh, he gets swatted. We are nowhere near field goal range right now because our kicker's absolute garbage. So we're going to need a first down if we want to come away with points here. 3rd and 8. I mean, in this field position, I think we go for it, even if we don't get it here, because this is an FCS school, for God's sakes. I mean, let's just dump this off to our halfback, and Griffin's going to run a man over and get the first down. I haven't been really looking to the left side of the field too much today. I'm going to have to open up my eyes a little bit just in case these guys are getting open. There's Rodney Parker, squeezing it to him, down at the 1. Give me that 4th passing touchdown. Let's see if we can find Griffin. Griffin's open. Griffin drops it. Come on, Griffin. Don't you want a touchdown? Let's try that again. Okay, Griffin. There you go. Wide open. My God, 4 passing touchdowns on the day. This is an absolute butt kicking. And we're in another drive here with still half of the 3rd quarter left. I mean, we need to kick their butt by at least 40 to show the pollsters that we deserve a top 25 ranking again. Rodney Parker's been lighting him up all day, and he's open here. Gonna toss that one out to him. Break it, Rodney. He can break that in practice all day, but not in the game. But great reception regardless. We're in FCS territory. This crowd is just so happy to be here. I'm happy to be here. It's a great way to kick off the sophomore season, and Jansen is going to find 5 yards there. He's over 100 on the day already. I think he has 1 rushing touchdown too. Got McKenzie and Jenkins in to block. Let's see if Jensen can break this one. And he can't. 3rd and 3. Oh my God, I just heard the defense say, let's get sack lunch. It's the design quarterback run. Let's see what we can do here. Ah, my God, that got blown up. Sack lunch they get. Let's go for it. He came right over on our center here. We can't have that happen again. Oh, God. Ah, that's not going for anything. We stop him, still 38-7. I wish we were up by a little bit more. I mean, this is convincing, but not super convincing. And that went off to Jansen. Jansen's going to find his way to the sideline, but not quite get the first down. Going to the air on 3rd and 3. I kind of want to roll out and just run this one. Try to get some big gain on the ground. Improve those rushing stats. Get to that edge. See you later, alligator. Oh my God, are we going to get in? We do. That is a huge run. How long of a run was that? My God, we got to the outer edge. And we got a couple good blocks there. Rodney Parker even picks up one. And we were just gone. With that speed, you cannot catch us. 73-yard run. Oh, my God. And coach is going to sit us the rest of the game. 51-14 right now. Not much happening after we sat out, but we get the W against FCS West. 51-14. Just such a game. A 73-yard run. Quarterback scramble there. That's going to make us look so good in this game. We had, 6 total touchdowns? 2 on the ground, 4 through the air, no turnovers. Just looked so good all game. 20 for 27 in the air, 74% completion, 286 yards. Wish we could have got a few more, but 4 touchdown passes and only sacked once. Weeks came in, went 4 for 6, 44 yards. I mean, he's going to be a good backup for us. Rushing-wise, Jansen was a beast. 18 carries, 146 yards. I guess he didn't get in the end zone, but he had a 39-yard carry. He looked great. 3 carries for 20-plus yards. We had 9 carries for 115 yards. A 73-yard carry was most of that, with 2 TDs on the ground. Receiving-wise, Rodney Parker, I promise, will win awards this year. 9 receptions, 140 yards, and 2 touchdowns. Ira McKenzie had 3 receptions for 42 yards, same as Will Matthews, 3 receptions for 56 yards. Then we saw Claude Moss with 3 receptions for 52 yards and a touchdown, and Victor Griffin, the backup halfback, got in the end zone on a reception. Defensively, Victor Reed had an interception, which is great, and it looks like John Hartman had a sack, but otherwise pretty quiet on the defensive side of the ball. Not a lot of tackles for a loss or anything, really. What a game! I cannot believe our performance in that one. We take care of FCS West 51-14. And we are now officially a hometown hero, which means we can use hot routes at-home games. We really want that field general, though, because then we can call hot routes at away games and pretty much do whatever we want. But first, we have to work our way to team leader, and we're only 990 points away, so maybe in the next 3 weeks or so, we can earn that spot. But in our next matchup, we face Duke at Duke. They're 1-0, we're 1-0. Kirk's gonna go with us in this one. We're a little bit better than them on paper, which feels great to say. We're number 7 in the nation with points scored, number 2 with total offense, but you got to keep in mind, we really only played an FCS school. And I was hoping to be player of the week, but nah, that didn't happen. We were player of the week for the Big 12 this week, though. We had 286 yards through the air, 9 carries for 115 yards, and 6 total touchdowns. And going into week 3, this is how the conference is shaking out. Iowa State is sitting on top right now, behind Oklahoma, then Oklahoma State, Baylor, Kansas, Texas, and Texas Tech, all undefeated. TCU hasn't played a game yet. They started their season with 2 bye weeks. West Virginia and Kansas State have both lost games already. And it looks like we're really not receiving any votes to go in the top 25 just yet. But to start the season, we were at number 32, so I know we're going to be very close. If we can beat a couple good teams this season, we should easily get in the top 25, maybe in the next 3 weeks. We're not on that Heisman watch list just yet, but maybe one day. The Alabama quarterback, the Oklahoma quarterback, the Ohio State, and the Texas A&M quarterback are all on it, and even a halfback from Oregon. Passing-wise, we've only had 1 game. A lot of these schools have played 2 or 3 games, but we're already sitting at number 60 with 286 yards, so midway through the season, I'm hoping to at least be in the top 25. So it's time to look at skill upgrades. It looks like we can update. So it's time to look at some skill upgrades. I mean, there's not a lot of crazy ones, but look at this one to speed. It'll give us 88 acceleration, 91 speed. You know we're getting that one. This one for awareness and reaction time, I mean, I really don't care too much about that. There's also this one that gives us a bit more reaction time and more awareness. I mean, we should improve on our awareness, but I think there's going to be better upgrades in the future that I want to save for. But next episode, we're going to be taking on Duke. If you guys want a doubleheader next episode, let me know. Maybe I'll start doing something. If we get enough likes on a video, I'll do a doubleheader episode because those tend to be longer. But thank you guys so much for all the support on this series. I appreciate it. But until next time, guys, peace out.